One and two.
Yep.
Here we go. Are we live though? Hey, hey, hey. Happy Sunday. Look. Let's put this up a little bit, right?
Oh, I like that little music. It sound like it was a little club.
What's the name of
I
that?
got my AirPods.
Wild Boys. Yeah, Wild Boys sound cool. Wild Boys are right. I knew background music. I like Wild Boys. I like that beat.
Wild boys for wild girls.
Wild Boys
Like,
is what it is.
I'm playing.
So yes, thank you for checking us out. Mommy's keeping it cute. Every other Sunday.
Every other Sunday, we out here. Every other Sunday.
Every other Sunday, because we be
you know,
booked
it's
and
about
busy.
to be back to school. Kids are in,
Yes,
you know, got Pop Warner. Our girls are in cheer. Our kids work.
I have to tell you
know.
a story about that.
It's we got a lot of stuff going on, so we will
A lot
be
going
here
on.
every other week. You know, make sure y'all tune
Absolutely.
in. I'm looking at your caption, fake COVID cards. Yes, we
Yeah.
are calling y'all weirdos out.
We are calling out the super COVID
Weird.
faker
Yeah,
makers.
the fake makers, the ones that are spreading it. Are
That's
you guys
walking around here in Costco with no mask on and they didn't even have your first booster. Playing.
I don't understand why y'all want to do that. You know we're gonna talk about y'all.
Absolutely.
Where would you even get that? Well, first of all, how was your week? How's everything been? I missed you last week.
Yes, thank you so much. Life on life terms, you know, but we here, we made it. You know, yeah, for some reason, I said, I need a new car. I thank God I need some money. But he saw fit to happen the way it happened, so we are here. Life on life terms, girl.
Right here, looking good,
Here,
fine,
safe,
as ever,
Healthy. So that's all I can say. But back to the cheer situation, girl. I got
child.
some tea for you real quick, girl.
T.
Where the crumpets? We need the crumpets for this one and the pound cake. But
Well,
listen,
we ain't got that, but we got the Henny Punch that my baby mother made.
top shelf. It's top shelf. It will
Mm.
not give you a headache, and you will feel like you.
I see. What is it? Strawberry, pineapple, or mangoes?
There we go.
Okay. All
Mhm.
right.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, I'm going to bust that open tonight.
Hey. But yeah, back to cheer in the whole recreation world as mothers, right? I want this to stay on and it's not.
It's not saying
No.
on.
no, but it's okay. We'll see. But back to cheer. So yeah, girls started cheer practice, and congratulations to Tanaya. She made it
Yeah. Hey,
on her
nice.
high school team, right?
Yeah, she on the girls varsity.
Varsity. And what grade is she in?
She's a senior now.
Wow.
She's a
Time
senior now.
flies.
And Kaylee is Pop Warner. Shout out to the Indians. So I got Raiders and I got Indians.
All right, Pop Warner. So you know the girls was in cheer. You know they started cheer this week during the heat wave and all that good stuff.
Right.
So they had practice Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday cheer because Thursday and Friday was so hot. So, you know, they ain't cheer, whatever. But mind you, Tahari, my 9-year-old, she'll be here a decade in December. So she's like, was like, Mommy, can you ask them, can I play football? I said, all right, sure. All right. You know how you just kind of like let a kid like, yeah, you're sure. Yeah. No problem. I'll ask the coach.
Right.
Put it off for a few weeks and she's like, what's up? She's like, you know what the coach people say, you know, and I'm like, I said I emailed them, they just didn't get back to me yet, you know, whatever, because you know, football, you know. So she goes to cheer practice Monday, and the cheer people are telling us, hey, order the stuff from the Dean's place by this date so he could come on time, blah blah blah. I said, okay, cool. She was like, she looked at me and said, Mommy, you don't got to go and buy me stuff for cheer because I told you I want to do football.
Yeah, so she's going to have the equipment.
This was on Monday. I said, okay. Mind you, the apprehensiveness, like a little girl playing football. I'm like, you sure? Walked up to the director. I said, look, he won't play football. I don't know. Like, I'm standing there like, I try to kind of not convince her not to, but I'm just like
but there's little
making
girls who do that
sure, like, you really want to?
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, yeah. He was like, oh, well, her physical ain't right for cheer. I said, yeah. He was like, oh, let her practice.
Mm-hmm.
So she went to football practice.
Well, that's
Tuesday,
good.
Wednesday, Thursday this week. No equipment yet. We pick up equipment next week, but
that's the way.
A little nervous.
That was Kaylee too.
Very nervous.
Like the second day of cheer practice, she was just like, I'm bored. She was bored. She just wanted to do something else. Like Kaylee needs to do. She needs to do like soccer or
something where she constantly moving.
Where she's running and jumping and flipping or whatever. But it got a little better. But she wanted to do football as well. And actually, one of the coaches there was just like, she could do football. She was like, he said that there's been girls on the team before,
Right,
so.
right.
And I'm like, all right, well, hopefully she don't want to, because I'm not, no. I can't, I'm not into that. Meaning, they just be so rough.
My heart is not into it.
Right, they just be
my
so
heart
rough.
and my soul. Like, I'm anxious. I said, whatever anxiety that I ever had within me that I've resolved or I learned to manage, they came back to the surface this week.
Right.
Anxious, so anxious on her practice. But, they were just doing drills, like running and high knees and, little techniques and stuff and not really practicing.
Really, yeah.
So, we'll see what happens when she gets her equipment this week. I bought her some cleats, some like mid-high cleats, because, she pigeon-toed to keep that ankle secure. And we'll see what happens.
That'd be good. Yeah, she probably, because she's always done cheer.
She's always done cheer.
Tari's always done cheer.
She's always done cheer. She did a boxing for a little while.
That'd be something nice and different. So,
But, I was like, congratulations to her just to have the confidence to do it. Or, at that age where it's not really boy and girl, it's kind of just things that I want to do. There's no, like, sectors or gender identifiers on stuff yet. She's just like, oh, wow. Just like when Peyton was cheering, her friend Peyton, I would want to cheer because Peyton's cheering. And so Eli and Dan is her homeboys. It's two little boys. They like the best of friends. There's like 4 of them. So she's like, yeah, so Dan and Eli is playing football, so I want to play football. All right. Well, Dan and Eli's in 9U and you're in 10U, and because your birthday's late. Like, you're in the big
crew.
She ain't the smallest on the team. However, it's a lot of players on the team that's just bigger than her both ways, tall ways and this way. I'm just like, fingers crossed.
We'll see how it goes.
Still paying into that Affleck because I just feel like something gonna break. I just hope it don't, but something gonna break or fracture.
Yeah, shout out to Affleck.
Straight up.
I used to have them. They definitely are
They'll pay out. They'll pay out
fast.
Real quick.
No problems either.
Fast claim, quick claim.
Fast claim, quick claim. Ain't no timely filing. Ain't no denials. They get with it. So
how's your week been, baby mama?
It was cool. It was pretty much the same. Had to do the cheerleading.
Okay.
It was Monday, Tuesday, and it was hot Wednesday and Thursday. So I did my own cancellation Wednesday because I didn't see that they had canceled. So we didn't do it Wednesday. They canceled Thursday, and Friday they don't have cheer.
Right.
They don't have practice on Friday. So I'm like, okay, cool. So we just chilled, went to Starbucks, and
how long is the practices?
Girl,
2 hours
from 6 to 8.
Yeah, I can't stand it.
Yep, and
2 hours.
I want to leave Kay. Sometimes, whether I would just want to run to Family Dollar because that's my favorite store.
But you feel bad. It's her first week.
Because I know that she's gonna want to do something. She's gonna have to say that she has to go to the bathroom more.
Right.
As soon as she says she has to go to the bathroom, we leave. Because I'm not going in the bathroom in that park. I'm not squatting. I'm not doing all that. Let's go. Like one day, it was I think 7:15. She was like, "Mommy, I have to go to the bathroom." I'm like, all right. We gotta go. She has to use the bathroom, and I'm not using that bathroom. So we'll see you tomorrow. But I just can't wait to I don't mind it being hot I don't like the humidity. I can't deal with it. Like, it's one thing for it to be hot, but when it's hot and humid, and it's like when you walk outside, that heat is just like
it choke you.
You can't even like breathe.
Girl, honey, I'd be like, I need my asthma pump, honey, and my seasonal pump.
Yeah,
when it's humid outside,
you can't even breathe, and it's I don't like that being all sticky and sweaty or whatever. But not to complain, because we're going to go into fall and winter and everything. But I've always liked fall. I like that back to school weather. Give me back to school weather all year round.
Right. But I feel like even like when I did like the cheers season, like I feel like even September used to be hot as hell. Doing the games on Saturday. Like, wait a minute, I'm outside with the visor on or an umbrella. It's like September, towards the end of September, but that sun used to be beating. So I just feel like at least we still have those few like that September, October before it start really getting like jacket weather,
Right.
Definitely.
So
that's why I need to buy a truck, I swear, because Jersey in the snow I hate driving in the snow in Jersey.
That's what I've been looking into.
I hate it.
I want a truck.
Because I feel like
I want a truck. I need a truck.
Yes, I feel like, hey, cousin, they selling Markia's Little John, he and Cali, woo. They selling fake COVID cards here in San Francisco outside restaurants and clubs as now. If you don't have a Vax card or COVID test within the last 72 hours, you aren't allowed to get in. Oh, so California stepped it up. So in addition to your card, you need a Vax card or a COVID test within 72 hours to get into certain establishments. Good. Because, Cali, I heard the numbers are like
doubling.
Ridiculous in California.
Yeah, and I heard
so good for them. Good for them.
That's the reason why they're doubling and they're out of control.
Yeah.
Because who has time for, listen, I can see fake IDs to get in a club or something, but you're getting a fake health record.
Right.
Like, how
Candace says, shaking my head, that's crazy. Yes.
Like, how dumb are you? And where are your friends at? Like, people who
really care. No, like, where's your friends that really care about you, right?
Right. Where are your friends that care about you?
Where are those friends that's gonna tell you, like, hey, like, you might want to like not do that.
Yeah, because that's not cool.
You might hurt yourself and the rest of the community, so you might not want to do that, friend.
Right. Actually, I thought it was fake. I thought when I first saw it on social media,
right,
that people were having the fake cards. I thought it was like fake. I didn't really believe that. I didn't really believe that, you could have like the fake card. I'm just like,
I felt like it's always been a thing. Cause anything fake in this country, scammers. Like, I seen a meme one time. The girl was like, yo, these scammers be going to scamming school. I was dead on the floor because it's just like, it's so much fraud that go on.
Yeah. And then it's like, yo, the ones that got the fake COVID cards are probably the ones that run in the internet, like uploading them fake ass results.
That's asymptomatic as hell.
Yeah.
Then they had it about 3 times.
I get tested for COVID. I've gotten tested 15 times this month. Negative. Whole time you ain't never get tested.
Right. So it's one of them things. I think it's like with this COVID situation for me, Chris.
And it's so corny. Please stop posting your results. Stop telling people that you're negative.
Or vaccinated too.
Stop telling people that you're positive, you're negative, you're vaccinated. No one cares. Long as you have it, no one cares, because nobody is saying that I have a negative, negative AIDS test, pap smear,
and that's why I was just about to go into that. I was just
whatever that
about
shit is
to
called.
go
Like,
into
shut
that.
up, y'all sound
baby
dumb.
Mother. I was like, this the responsibility in life. Like, that's almost like, okay, if I do have an STD or somebody walking around here burning, that's like, it's your duty as a citizen. It's your duty as an American citizen that pays taxes on this country to let people know your status, or to care about yourself, or just care about life, that you don't want to give nobody something that they could probably or possibly not get rid of. You know what I mean? Same situation. So it's like
over here in little,
crazy.
Y'all little oochie coochie blowing bubbles, and y'all talking about something y'all negative.
Girl.
Shut up.
So now, you was like, where would even like a person get a fake card
right.
from.
Where would you get a fake card?
I know somebody that had a fake card. You know, of course I went on there. I know a lot. I know a lot. I know walked around the block a couple times. I know a whole bunch of people. So I know somebody that got a fake card, and I was just like, oh. And they were like, kind of like, I don't want to say it like this. They could be like, bitch, what are you doing here? But they was like a little like excited, like, yeah, I got it.
Are you serious? What a coon. Who says that? I hope I don't know this person.
Yeah. It's like, oh, like I have one. Like, I'm like, oh, okay. Like, all right. Like, I don't know how I felt. But
6 feet.
A lot of like medical fields, like where the cards come in masses, in the hospitals, state facilities, like when those cards, you know, things always drop off the back of the truck. You know what I mean? So I feel like that is the way people are actually getting them. Like they look like they real cards, but it's like, okay,
y'all going to jail.
It may get intercepted.
People are going to jail.
So funny.
That is so crazy. They so mad funny because they got a card.
Like I got a card. Like what does that
like
mean?
Back in the day when you used like a fake ID to get into like, you know.
Right.
I used a fake ID to get into Packies.
Right.
That's the club.
Right.
You know, you were going there to chill. Like you went.
But
you needed the fake ID to get in so like you could drink and chill. Like no, now you're walking around with the fake health document, like you,
and then feel like it's super thirsty, like you super thirsty to have that just to get access to places.
Yeah, and it's just like,
for what?
Just so you don't have to probably like what, wear your mask or something, like
child.
And the government's off the hook. The government is playing with y'all, because if they said tonight, the government playing with y'all. The government is playing with y'all. The government got y'all got mind control. Got you bozos thinking that this vaccine is like, you know, top notch, and as soon as you get a shot, like you superhero or something, like you like, you know, you.
Pull over.
Yeah, pull over and sit down.
Oh,
the government. If the government says tomorrow, if they come out with another vaccine that they say, if you've been vaccinated for COVID, this next vaccine coming out, it's mandatory. You have to, because you're really not going to get it this time around.
Right.
Absolutely. People going to be like, where do I go? CVS, Friday? Where do I go?
Right.
Taking insurance?
Crazy.
Like, what?
It's crazy out here. I think we just gotta still protect ourselves, still wash our hands, still wear your mask, you know, still be conscious, because at the end of the day, like, you know, everybody in my house is vaccinated except my 9-year-old, and I'm like, oh, poor kid. Like, there's really no research behind your age group. Like, you know, they don't really know. So it's like y'all still just amongst people that are protected, but you still are vulnerable because you don't have a booster shot. So it's like one of those situations.
And you can get you know, vaccinated, and that doesn't mean that you're not gonna get it.
Absolutely.
Because it's just like the flu shot. They inject the flu in you. So they're injecting some sort of COVID in you. But it's just to see how your body is going to bounce back from that. You know what I mean? Because some people get sick as hell, some people don't. Some people say, oh, my arm is sore, which is cool.
Right.
But
I'm
also going to say, don't look down on anyone who chose not to get vaccinated.
This is very
you know,
true.
just because someone chose not to get vaccinated, that does not mean that you are even more so healthier than. No, you're not.
No, because I feel like with anything else, like this was new, right? This was new. They was still testing. They was pushing these vaccines out before they was even FDA approved. Right. So, you know, they didn't really know.
Walking around feeling like they was zombies.
Crazy.
Had blood clots, thought they couldn't breathe. That's why
allergic reactions. Right. You had so many people
fast.
that had so many like negative like consequences from it. But my thing is, like, I get it. Yes, it's something new, something happened. I don't know what happened, who made this, how this mutated, but okay, this COVID is here. So okay, they inject us like with the COVID vaccine. It's like a synthetic version of the DNA of a COVID virus. You know, they not injecting like the real thing in you, but it's synthetically your body. You think like, hey, like this is it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So my thing is, it's like I was apprehensive. Okay, boom. I got my COVID shot, my first booster, April 7th. I tested positive for COVID like April like 12th. So I'm like, oh, all right, I got my first shot. I got my card. Look, I ripped up the card, sis. I'm like, well, shit, I got the COVID, like, here. Like, I'm not about to get the second booster. So I ended up going to get I'm going to start the routine over again because I'm thinking since, okay, I had the first shot, I waited past the month, I have to do the sequence over again.
Right.
Because I had the Moderna through my job, the first one.
Okay.
So go register thinking I'm going to go and take, start the whole sequence all over again. So I'll go to a pharmacy where they like, no, like you're in a system. They have a whole COVID vaccine centralized computer system. Like everybody that had a COVID vaccine, they have a COVID vaccine number. Like, so say for instance, like if your name is not known, but that number, like here, like you, like I can look you up by your number. So when I'm at the pharmacy thinking, oh, I'm going to get the 2 shots, start over again. Pharmacist like, no, Miss Littlejohn, like you're in the system, like you're in the COVID system. You had your first COVID booster on April 7th at I'm like, oh, like you see that? Oh, okay, cool. So coming to find out, when I went to get that COVID shot, I only had to get a second one, even though it passed the month that I was supposed to get it. It was less than 90 days. So that was technically my second one, which in my head, I'm not like in the medical field. I'm thinking I just started over again. But that's just not how it worked. So boom, I ripped the card up. So the pharmacy like, well, I could write down my date and your my date right here that you came in. But she was like, that first shot, though I see it in the computer, you have to go back to who gave you that first shot for them to fill that card, that first part out. So that's why I'm working with my job. I got to go to work super early tomorrow because
now they said
some COVID man is going to sign my card. And he's like, I'm at work at 6 o'clock. I'm like, ugh.
Really?
Yeah, so I have to go to work early tomorrow.
Now I know someone who said that they had the COVID shot. They were around someone who was exposed to COVID, and this person ended up tested positive for COVID.
Okay.
So the person that I know, when she went to go get tested for COVID, being that she had just had her shot a couple days prior, they told that she couldn't get tested because she would have tested
anybody's. The antibodies was still been in the body because the body.
Do you think that could happen with you if you took yours on this? Because they said
you know what it is.
14 days after.
I think, like it's so funny in HR. It's a West Indian lady that is my HR department. She said, Fatima, Miss Myrtle, like yo. He was like Fatima. She was like, I think you were positive before you took that vaccine. I think I was positive first, whereas I just didn't feel sick until like after the shot. Because mind you, the whole time, the day after the vaccine, I'm like, wait a minute. I said, wait a minute, I'm tired. Like my arm's about to fall off. My mom like, oh, COVID vaccine, the side effects. So I was tired too. I'm like, nah. So I think I actually was sick. I had it prior to getting a vaccine, but I just wasn't symptomatic yet. But I think I had it. So, but at the end of the day, now I'm talking to a cheer mom that's a nurse, and she was like, I talked to her after I tested negative, but I had got this like little cold or whatever. I was out there hacking from the allergies and stuff. But she was like, being that you already tested positive, like you already have the natural antibodies in your system.
Okay.
So it's like kind of like, do you really even need the vaccine to finish it? Because your body already experienced it. It build immunity. Like your body been exposed. It know what COVID is. If it comes again, your body's strong enough to fight it because it has experienced it before. Okay. So that's basically what the booster shots do. It exposes us. So the body would be like, oh, well, the next time I see COVID, I'm not going to go on the attack and be like, you little weak. I'm going to be a little stronger because I know what this is now because I've seen it before. That's all it is. So, like you said, and it's just back to choices. I know people that didn't get vaccinated and don't get their kids even vaccinated for like regular booster shots for school. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, hey.
Everybody has their own, decisions and choices.
Absolutely.
And you can't really judge a person who is vaccinated, can't judge a person who isn't, because it's their choice.
Absolutely.
It's their choice. So
Yep.
I'm just like, it. At this point, it is what it is. So what's going to happen is going to happen.
What's going to happen is what's going to happen.
Now they got like that whole new Delta and all this other kind of stuff, and it's just like, it's a lot.
It is.
It's a lot. I mean, the government, if you really think about it, mental health, the government will definitely tear up your mental health if you allow them to.
Absolutely.
If you allow them to. So.
Absolutely. Like, I feel like, yes, like a lot of like long-term symptoms that we experience, right? PTSD or just different complexes is because when it be a problem, people don't be solving the problem the way they supposed to, and it's like people suffer from the problem. We got people still unemployed. We got people that still can't find jobs. We got people that still out here like messed up, and landlords can't evict tenants because it's like, oh, like, no, COVID happened. I still don't pay on my school loans. They don't even call me. My federal school loans, they put that stuff in
forbearance.
Yep. Deferment. Like, it been like that almost 2 years now. They don't even send me nothing. They don't call me. Now with the whole me or nothing.
With the whole landlords and all that, I mean, even though that they not, I mean, I don't know if they're doing evictions or not doing evictions, but you gotta, like, people, you gotta put something aside.
You have to.
Like,
absolutely.
you have to. Even if they're
even
like,
if it's your stimmies, whatever.
Even if it's some stimmies, don't go getting that bag and all that. Go ahead and put that to the side.
Absolutely.
Because the two most important bills that I feel that you have to pay are your PSE&G and your rent.
Absolutely. And
depending on where you live, possibly your water. So.
Or just transportation too is a big thing, because it's like, how I'm supposed to get to work without a car. I can't Uber to work every day.
That's a lot. That's definitely a lot.
Or take transit, and if I had to, because I had to do it out the mud for a long time. But it's like, that transportation for me an important bill, that insurance an important bill. Like, those, it's so funny. I had a supervisor. I had interned at the substance abuse places, like younger white girl, whatever, was like, you know what? When I get my taxes, my dad told me when I get my taxes, just pay my whole insurance premium for the year.
What?
In the back of my head, I was like, little bitch, that's smart. Like, because oftentimes it may be $3,000-$4,000, but if you get in tax return, if you got one lump sum, boom, pay that. And it's like your car insurance be the last thing you even have to think about, because you know how to. Car insurance tends to get away from me. That if any bill sends me a cancellation notice, or you late on something, it's NJM. And every month I'm like, well, how much I gotta pay by when? Like, it's always like that, because I tend to forget about it.
Right.
Because it's not like one of those major in my face, but it's also very important.
Oh, yes,
in case you get in an accident or somebody hurt you or you hurt somebody else. So, yeah, I think for me, it's a transportation. It's like a real important bill for me, friend. Can't do anything if you're not mobile. Yeah, especially if you're in a suburb. Now, you in a hood, that's different. You get A to Z. Right. In Brooklyn, your little metro cars, take a subway. You get anywhere you want on that island in a quick of a car. But in real life,
Yeah, no, that's why I said, you can't do too much in the dark, so. That's why you gotta stay up on that PSE&G too. And I hate that. I hate that bill because we rip the AC. Our AC be booming. Okay, AC be booming. Winter heat be dumping. It's never in between when you come to my house. Like my homegirl came to my house like a couple days ago. Matter of fact, maybe it was probably even last week. Erica came to my house and
hey Erica,
she asked the daughter to go to the car, and like she like, my hoodie in the car. And between her and Reese, they come near like grannies. With with a little.
You know how to be closer to 40. You be cold. I be wearing undershirts and stuff now, friend.
I'm like, y'all cold? Oh, but sometimes downstairs is cold because upstairs isn't as
and the heat rise, so it's always hotter upstairs than downstairs.
Yeah, so now upstairs, I'm like, just keep all the doors closed, all the bedroom doors closed, my bathroom door closed, the kids' bathroom door closed, and it's like when you walk in, it's like, ooh, it feel good, but then when you walk downstairs, it's like, damn, like it's cold.
Cold.
Yeah, I'll never forget about the big homie P.
Big homie Pig.
I don't never forget.
Nah, serious though. You already know it's serious. And, you know, I lived in like a couple like communities, so it's like back in the day, I'll be like, why would somebody put their PSEG in a kid name? Like, why would somebody do that? Or like,
why wouldn't you?
At a cousin house, I'll be at a cousin house and a kid name be on a PSEG letter. I'll be like, yo, why? But as older you get, like you said, it's one of them things. Like, you gotta pay Mr. P.
Gotta pay Mr. P. Forget putting your kid's name in cable. Put on
so
that
funny.
PSEG bill.
It's so many times I had to hustle it, and times like, oh, that bill was high. You know, like in the hood, like
you would definitely tell the difference between.
Like even when I lived in, I think La would be like them little like non-profit Spanish organizations. Next
Puerto
thing,
Rican Action Board?
all that stuff, like whatever it is called in your community. Yes.
Yes, the PRAB.
Like 1, 2, 3. I'm like, oh, I gotta get this. I need this. I need this. Oh, because I need help with this.
Right.
I need this Mr. P paid.
Right. Now, when I used to live in an apartment, this is like mad years ago. You know, heat, hot water, cooking gas, all that shit was included.
Right.
What PSE&G bill would be like $30. $30. Then you level up just a little bit and you start paying like, you know, gas and electric. And you like, wait, what?
Yeah.
It's two different bills.
Two different bills, friend.
Then you get with the water and sewer. You like, whoa.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Absolutely.
Come on.
But that's why, like, real talk, sis, I feel like the cost of living in Jersey is so high.
It is.
It's one of them things I be feeling like, yeah, I'm from Jersey. I feel proud about that. It's like being from New York. If you can make it in Jersey, you can make it anywhere. Because it costs so much to live out here compared to Delaware. I got co-workers. I got psychologists that retired. I be like, where you retiring? Oh, me and my wife about to go to Delaware. Because property taxes is like zero. Very, very low. You know, they don't tax commerce out there. Like, you can, they got like outlets and stuff out there. Like, you buy straight clothes for straight money. It's no taxes.
No taxes.
So it's like, you know, my thing is just like, that's, I think just living in Jersey and being able to manage out here gives me that confidence. Like, yo, if I can make it here, I can make it anywhere.
You can make it anywhere.
Anywhere, especially the more south I go, Midwest I go, I'll be probably balling because we can
and you get more for your buck.
Make something out of nothing already out here. And cost of living is so high.
Right.
Child care is so high.
Yeah.
You know?
Child care is high.
Sheesh.
Shout out to my sister because I'm like, That
Shout out to Kim and Kim.
Yeah. And my little nephew, Zay, he looks so cute. He got his first real haircut.
He is really handsome. He looks just like your son.
He does. That's what everyone
Same
says.
Face.
Yeah.
Same
everyone
face.
says they look just alike. That's my little boo. I love him. He's so cute. He's so fake though. Like he'll be on the phone like, auntie. Then I see him, I walk in the house, auntie. Then when I go, you know, pick him up or want to give him a hug, now. Yeah. No. And I'm like, wait, what?
On my time.
I'm like, oh, you hurt my
on
feelings.
my
You
time.
you can't do that again. Can't hurt my little feelings.
Oh,
but he's so cute.
That's cute. That's what's
Love
up,
him. So yeah, I know that the big talk is now like they're stopping the unemployment.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's the big talk. They're stopping the unemployment for September 4th.
But they can keep on dropping that money on the 15th, though.
Right. Stop the unemployment. Yeah, you can stop the unemployment.
That's fine.
It's cool.
Because Biden, I'm be happy Biden on the 15th. When they Biden drop that money and be like, IRS. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like that'd be nice, you know?
Yeah,
and the PBT them cards came out. I said, man, listen. Them food stamp cards.
Oh, yeah.
Man, I checked the balance on that damn card. I said, whoa, it's like you would have thought I had 7 kids on my food stamp case.
Yeah.
I said, you know what? I said, this is nice. I said,
for the pandemic.
Yo.
Crabs and shrimps and
when
scallops
I say
we want to.
Yes, seafood broth, aye, Captain Obey, Captain Obey. Butter, garlic, Obey.
Yeah. I don't need just, those are what? $20 a pound or how? Who cares about the pound? Give me 5, 6 pounds.
Who cares? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm about to go to
that crab meat too.
Look. I'm about to go right to Newark, Newark got is over there. I want to say it wasn't the Ironbound section. It might have been the Ironbound. It's the Ironbound section. No, they got they got like the seafood houses, like the seafood places, like the Chinaman have like places where they sell crab legs, da 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 da. But and they say food stamps, friend. So listen.
What?
They take food stamps. So
king
that's why
legs?
I would say if anybody out there with the pandemic EBT card, when y'all buy the seafood, don't buy it from ShopRite. Don't buy it from Costco. Just Google like a seafood wholesale. Like it's always gonna be a Chinaman that's gonna own it.
Like
and it's gonna be fresh.
Depot?
It's gonna be fresh, like fresh stuff. Like you think of a fish market, but on a bigger scale, where restaurants will buy it too.
Right.
Like that.
Right.
But you always gonna find them like Ironbound section in Newark. They're gonna be in Jersey City. They probably around here too, but I just know up there.
Right.
You know.
I'll tell you one thing. I'm thankful for Moneybag Joe because I've never walked in.
Joe.
I've never walked in the store and never looked at the price of oxtails and just been like, no, because oxtails be like $8.99 a pound. So
oh really?
It's hard. Now you walk in the store, 5 pounds, less fat, chopped, small. Thank you.
Eating good. Eating good as you should.
Finally.
But one thing I feel like for me, like say if a family because everybody family is different right now. Some people really still effed up and don't have no jobs. XYZ. Woo. But like when you get a pandemic like EBT card, that's gonna make a mother's like month. You know what I'm saying? Like you may not have money to buy your kids what they want for school. But, the fact that you got enough money, like to feed them good food. And buy them enough variety of snacks. Like, I bought my kids so many snacks. Like, they like the snacks is still there because it was just so many snacks. And they got a variety of snacks. So they like not even going in on a Nutella all the way because they're going in on this too and they're going in that too. So everything lasting. I think just food. And I think so back to it, I think food just make you happy. It'll make you, even if you broke. But if you got the food stamp card, your day is not that bad. Because it could be so much worse.
You could
like,
be hungry.
Like food can make you like, you may not have a car, but you got enough food stamps to cook your family a good meal for the week or 2 meals, 3 meals for the week and have a good meal.
Right.
That is like, that kind of replaces like all the BS in life. Food
very appreciative
makes me happy.
But
I'm talking about.
As much it don't matter how much money I drop on Big Homie P. I know that
food makes me happy. Good. I'm talking about Mediterranean food, whatever food, it just makes me happy.
I know.
So I know that I guess being a social worker, I just feel like okay, like a mother might feeling sad, like your school about to start, because it's stressful when school about to start. You want to make sure everybody fly, at least got one pair. In a good September, 2-3 pairs, but at least one pair. So a few outfits, the hair good on. That costs.
Right.
And a lot of mothers don't have it.
Right.
So, but if they claim more than 2 kids on their taxes, that PEBT look good.
Right.
That listen, that'll make
that, and you can't if you don't have the funds, and you do get that.
Make a
card,
good meal. Make a good meal.
You could talk a good one,
Yeah.
There's somebody who always needs something.
This is true.
This make it happen.
This
by any means necessary. Do what you gotta do. Okay? Do what you gotta do. Okay? So and about the whole school thing, that was this is the next thing that I'm concerned about.
Talk to me.
With these numbers going up, it's kinda like the kids are going to be going back to school. Well, as of right now, they're probably going back to school, but they're still like in the uncertain, like they're still not sure if it's definite that they're going back to school. I feel like they need to let the parents know, like, is it a definite that the kids are going back to school? Because when I call to the high school, it's kind of like a day by day, week by week, because it's up to the governor, all that other kind of stuff. But it's just like for my kids, we were in Amboy for like 5 years.
Okay.
So straight uniforms. We ain't had nothing to worry about. But like going to it's a public school, but going to a public school that you don't have uniforms, you figure you have multiple kids. That's multiple sneakers, clothes, Like,
and they growing, it's like,
who has time to go out there and really spend a lot of bread on clothes, back to school clothes, if that's not really the case? I mean, yeah, it's good for you to buy your kids clothes anyway, but if they don't necessarily, like, not right now, like, all right.
It was so funny because I was talking to my husband, like, yo, like, this year, like, I'm like, you know, I think this year taught me to be real mindful with my money. Like, I be mindful with my money. Like, I'm like, this year, like, oh, okay, like, oh, okay. You want some Air Max and some Harachis? Oh, okay. We good. We gonna get those. I'm talking about, like, you know, my father said, if you don't have a plan, you plan to fail.
Right.
So I always like to have a strategy, especially when it comes to spending money. Like, so it's like, we gonna get you what you like, but this might be taking a trip to PA. We may go to some outlets this year. We may go to Sea Cookers. We may go to Delaware to some outlets. They got a nice little outlet down there by Asbury too. By my coworker house, you know, so it's like, okay, we still gonna go and get y'all right, but I'm not inclined to just be buying online. I'm not inclined to be going to nobody mall. Like, we're not doing that. Burlington, that's my homie. Big B, that's my homie. That's something different. Like, that's like hit or miss. But I know strategy.
Marshall.
You need jackets. You might need, you know, a few tops and bottom matches. Boo, 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 boo. 2 pairs of sneakers. We gotta go to the outlet so I can make this money stretch and I can spend it wisely. And so you can still look good and still feel like you ain't missing without. But we gonna go to the outlet because I remember my mother used to take me and my sister. They used to have an outlet out there in Sea Caucus. Tommy Hilfiger, girl, honey. Like, back in the day when Tommy was in. I'm talking about jackets, matching bags, matching umbrellas. Like, but we was going to the outlet.
Right.
She made her money stretch.
Right. That's what you have to do.
She made her money stretch.
And that's exactly what you have to do. And that's on my
That's
bucket
wise
list.
spending.
Exactly
it's wise spending.
Do. Right.
Like, I'm not really you want your no. We gonna know Harachis are nice. We gonna get you a nice pair of Air Maxes.
Right.
Exclusive ones that from the outlet that probably they made them and discontinuing them, but they're really hot and
nobody
people
really
don't even got them. Nobody even seen them before.
Right.
We're gonna get you. We're gonna go thrifting at the outlets, baby.
Yes. That's exactly how it should be.
Absolutely.
And I think that's what I'm gonna end up doing. I haven't been to the outlet in years, but
I know. I'm gonna tell you like this. I went to.
You just gotta take that drive sometime.
You gotta take that drive, and also what I noticed real quick, friend. When I went camping down there by Cape May, it was by Cape May. They got outlets down there by like Wildwood and stuff. But I remember I rolled past Nike outlet. When I tell you what I tell you, that line was long as hell. And I was like, ooh, all right, whatever outlet I'm going to, I'm probably going to be there an hour before any store open. Because if I see this is like this in Jersey, if I go to PA, it might be the same thing. So that's just letting me know the economy is effed up. Like, people are utilizing outlets more than they did before.
Right.
Because they got to be conscious about their spending.
Right.
That was a line out of the Nike outlet store. Crazy. So
you have to make it work. So
yes, ma'am.
That's what I'll be doing. And that's, you know, cost efficient. It makes more sense. So that's just
ain't nothing wrong with it. That's
at
right.
all.
Nothing.
At all. Nothing wrong with outlets, Marshalls, TJ Maxx, all that.
And like in Shein too. You know Shein? Shein?
Yeah.
Listen, I told Micaiah, hey, I said, go make a cart. And everything $6.99, $10.99. I said, Kaya, go make a wish list.
Yeah.
So when I get paid, I can bust it all down. Because she could get mad outfits, tops and bottoms like for $100 because stuff is so cheap. Yeah. And they small, so they could fit and stuff like that. Like, you know.
Tanaya loves that store.
Yes.
That
she's so cute.
Store.
I love her blowout too. She's so cute.
Yeah. Shout out to Marmar. She did nice blowout.
And Marmar is in Brunswick?
She in South Plainfield. I think the name of her shop is Glam Junkie.
What street is she on?
Park Ave. Directly across the street from the Park Ave Diner.
Marmar. She a light-skinned young girl. She young girl. It's Truly Pressed on IG.
Truly Pressed. I know.
What are you talking about?
She did Tanaya's hair, I'm going to say probably like last year.
Okay.
She had straightened it and trimmed it, but she gave her like a good trim a year ago. So when Tanaya went back to her, that was the first time Tanaya had a trim since the last time Marmar had trimmed her hair. Okay. And I told Naya, I'm like, your hair grew out so nice.
Because that trim.
She got all them dead ends off last year, so it grew back nice
Real
and healthy.
Good. Mm-hmm.
So she got another trim, a nice blowout.
Good.
And you know, Nye is tender-headed, but she was like, "No, it didn't hurt. I want to go back." And I was like, "Okay,
Good.
cool."
Good.
So, and Nye, she doesn't really put heat into her hair anymore. Before she used to fry that shit. That shit used to be like fried rice.
Mm-hmm.
So, but
so
now,
silly, fried rice.
now she's
taking care of it.
Yeah,
it's like she playing it with it less.
Curls and
right,
stuff.
she embracing her curls.
So my sister helps her.
Good,
my sister
good.
gives her like some of her products that she uses. So Nia use those products and stuff. So it's real cool.
That's good, especially like that natural hair gang. It's like, you know,
it's a lot.
These young girls know a lot more than we did, because it's like we didn't really embrace that back in the day. I feel, and my growing up, I was the 80s babies. I was off the porch in the 90s. In Passaic, we wasn't embracing our natural hair. We was wearing braids and gluing tracks in, or wearing ponytails. It wasn't like really embracing. So I just feel like these young girls be knowing they little TikToks and stuff. Be like, that little girl be knowing the products and what work and what not. And I think that's the tedious part, is just finding what work on your hair.
Right. I have no idea what works on my hair anymore, because I don't even. I'm so used to my units and I love them, and it's so convenient.
Absolutely.
So like every 3 weeks, take it off, wash it, deep condition, do whatever you gotta do, trim, whatever. Go to the little Dominicans, let them blow it out. I don't get the flat iron because I know I'm gonna braid it back up.
Right.
So that's it. Because I think my days are like really trying to figure out what product works for my hair. I don't got time. I don't got time.
Especially when you got little girls. It's like, how can you kind of
Yes, and I took Kaylee to go get her hair straightened like maybe 2 weeks ago.
By the same girl?
No, she went to this Dominican shop in New Brunswick,
but that heat, they the heat for them. It's like,
she went to this, but at one point
did they fry, like, not fry her hair, but what was she like ouching like it was hot?
Yes,
yeah, the dryer. Blow dryer.
What about when she didn't even have the dryer in her hair and she had just had the brush holding it and she wasn't even doing anything? No, she was just being a little dramatic. And I was standing right. And she was just being so dramatic. And I was just like, you know what? We were in it for like 2 hours.
It's really, it's curly, but it's not like
curly. It's tight. It's like you need when you put some water and some silicone mix in it.
Yeah, some product in it.
Pretty ass curls.
Right.
But if you let it dry up and you don't put nothing in it, well, listen, it's going to be, it's a battlefield. So.
Gotcha.
But
that's
so she wanted to just get it straightened, blown out and straightened, because she just wanted to wear it like long. So it was real long and it's nice, and she had little ends trimmed. It was down her back, but nah,
not an everyday thing.
Yeah, that's not.
It's a lot.
You're not even on that type of time, neither am I.
Absolutely, I know. Hair's one of those. I keep my wigs on, honey. Listen, I'll cut this. It's growing back now, so I could like wash my hair, like put 2 cornrows in it. It's growing back now.
Okay.
Just I like to play with hair, and it's just one of those things. Like,
and Kendall, he went and got his hair. Yes, I remember when you had cut it. I remember that.
Kendall got little braids?
Yeah, Kendall got his hair braided. His dad took him to the shop.
Did he sit and let them do it?
When his dad left out, initially in the beginning, he was crying and stuff.
Because dad was there.
But when dad left out,
big boy pants on.
He was okay. And I think he had like candy or
he went to an African shop?
He actually went to Ezel shop.
Oh, E-Shop. Where's E-Shop at now?
I think that's Mountain Avenue, over there by Quick Check.
And with Denali?
Piscataway.
Mountain Avenue by Quick Check.
Yeah, I think that's Mountain Avenue. Is that Mountain Avenue? Or is that Washington Avenue?
By the library?
No, the complex we used to live in. Right? When you come out that complex, you make a left. You take that street all the way down. Like if you're going into like Middlesex.
A complex
I used to live in. What was there? Across the street from that school.
Yeah,
right.
By Shore.
So when you get to your when you're leaving out of your complex, instead of making a right to go to the left,
oh, Quick Check down there by William Street.
Yeah, William Street.
By William Street.
Over there by
Canterbury. Oh, I didn't know his shop was down there.
So
I seen Ezel yesterday at the bagel store. I seen him yesterday.
Oh, shout out to all the entrepreneurs. Everyone's doing their thing.
Right.
Madison Ave. Hello.
Hey.
Lux Lashes. Hello.
Hello, we out here.
Yeah, we are.
Absolutely.
So. Yeah, make sure you will, if you guys, get testing, you take our show serious. You don't walk around with the fake cards.
Yeah, no fake cards.
No fake cards.
No, they're not cool. I mean, and we love you, and we're that friend who's gonna tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear.
Right.
So when you walk around with a fake card, just know like you're not making a good decision.
Yeah, you're making a bad decision.
That's selfishness.
And that's just looking like a bozo. It's not cool.
A goofball.
Right. So anyway,
so
shout out to us. You catch us every other Sunday.
Every other Sunday, yes.
Every other Sunday.
Absolutely.
Here.
And shout out to Felice too, cause she gonna come our next show. Felice Floyd. Shout out to you, boo. Heart and Soul is her clothes, her line, her bag line.
Okay.
So she's gonna come. She got a really good storyline. Very smart lady. She just knows how to do a lot.
A good bag.
Yeah, she just knows how to do a lot. So, we out here.
We definitely are. We will see y'all in 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks.
Y'all can always hit us up on our Instagram, our Facebook. Let us know any juicy topics, any anonymous comments y'all want. We are Felice said, hey, y'all.
Hey, y'all. Hey. Yes, I was like, let me plug you in, Miss Felice. You will be in on our next show when we get our lives together. But we've been thinking about you, Heart and Soul. Check her out, Heart and Soul. Her bags are so dope. And I just want to drop this real quick because she gave me a bag. Oh, haha. 1 second. This is one of her bags.
Oh, cute.
This is one of her bags. And just like the way like the how it's designed, it like takes the pressure. No matter, I could have a laptop, I could have a pair of shoes, this could be so heavy and not bother my shoulder because it's almost like a shock. It's shock.
Okay.
Feel it.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
So it's never like in your shoulder. It's like very, 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 very comfortable. So absolutely. So check her out. She's coming in next time, talking about her business, talking about everything that she knows and her storyline. I just love her. She's just a really good, positive, healthy person to know. When you ever meet like a healthy person, like I was supposed to kind of know you like a long time ago.
Right.
Like she's just so.
But since I know you now, I'm never letting go.
Right, and I have like claws in you. You're not going anywhere. Like, cause you're my friend.
Right.
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 All right. Shout out. Thank you guys for joining.
We'll see y'all.
Love you, baby
7
mama.
PM. Love you too, boo.
Yes, boo. All right, let's play this. Oh wow, boys. Oh.
Hey.
Oh.
Wait, I feel like what's that dance? Hold on. What's that? Who was that? Oh, you want to do that?
Millie Rock, I'll be out of here. We cutting up. I think we're done. Sir?